It's time for baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Chicago Cubs.
Three-finger Brown gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has three pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all three of his pitches.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So digging in now, Carl Hicks, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Mitchell Page, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Throw over to the bag, and now they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is cooked at first.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carl Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hicks.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And indeed, the
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38, Clay Carroll.
riding in once again, Carl Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit out towards second. Herman takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base.
Digging in, Carl Hicks. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Carl Hicks.
From the stretch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Dahl on second. Lundy on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners forced to settle for 1. 8th coming up. The Mariners are on top 5-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dan Wilson is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Dan Wilson.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2 the final today. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Gary Bell earns the victory on the mound. Three-Finger Brown worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining.